Happy New Year, everyone. This year has been great for our great nation, Placenisca. Lots of things have happened this year, including us becoming a nation. And now we must look forward to 2025. But for now, let's reflect on the great year we had. So obviously we started with declaring independence from Eldonia as the Democratic People's Republic of Placenisca. And then we had our victory in the Battle of Crestwood Park, which officially granted us our independence. And then we immediately switched to a capitalist government. Now, obviously, we must thank our allies Thiola and Lobster Island from supporting us from the start, from when we declared independence. The leader of Thiola was there. He was, Thiola may not have showed up to the battle, Lobster Island did, but Thiola and Lobster Island both have shared their support and probably are our closest allies. They've been our closest allies this whole year, so we want to thank them. And due to threat and worry from Eldonia, the Brookmere Pact was created, which included Placenisca, Thiola, Lobster Island, and Kalania. And that eventually led to the second war we had with Eldonia, which was trying to get Lobster Island's independence. And although they had existed before this, they were claiming land in Australia, which didn't really make any sense, and they realized this, and so they decided to claim land in North St. Louis, which made a lot more sense. But Eldonia did not like this, and so they threatened to invade, and we did not like that, so we backstabbed and invaded them. And it was not good because the St. Louis Association of Micronations pretty much collapsed at that point, after only existing for about 3 months. But in the end, nobody really won. Lobster Island did gain its independence, but it got some islands in the Mississippi, it got some land in St. Charles, and I think some other small town in Missouri. We lost some land, and two other micronations, Oslonia and Ossuary, they are constantly being threatened invasion by Eldonia. The whole thing still hasn't exactly been resolved, but the war technically ended in mid-September. So it's still kind of a whole mess. And there really wasn't any actual fighting in the war. I mean, people did march into enemy territory and claimed that they were controlling it. There was some action seen by us and by a close ally, Kalania. So that happened, I guess. Then came Project October in October, which was this plan to reorganize the entire government of Placenisca. And it somewhat worked. We dissolved the Senate and rebuilt it. We changed the flag. We became the Placenic Federation instead of Placenisca, but still refer to us as Placenisca. And yeah, it went well. And shortly after that, we decided to shrink our borders down to areas that we can actually control. Then that was due to backlash from other nations calling us LARPers. And honestly, that had a point. The only reason we were claiming an entire portion of the St. Louis area was because of Eldonia claiming almost all of the St. Louis area. So, yeah, but here we are. And Eldonia is still calling us imperialists, but hey, it is what it is. In December, we decided to cut relations with National Zionist Republic of Long Island because of their racist white nationalist acts. We originally saw them as just a Jewish nation that was supporting Israel. I mean, hey, Zionist Republic of Long Island. It didn't seem like it was too bad, but then we realized that was all just a cover-up for a Nazi scheme. So pretty much the opposite of what you think a Zionist state is. And second to last comes Primus, who we originally just thought was a random micronation in Australia, but turns out they were also Nazis neo-Nazis. So, yeah, they were limiting basically anything that wasn't white. Kind of weird. But they ended up dissolving. So, yeah, and I won't get into all the details, but there was lots of stuff going on with them, especially within the past week. And most recently, we have established diplomatic relations with another Missouri micronation called Fredonia, or Cavingle, which is what they most recently renamed themselves. And they seem pretty cool. We share some of the same ideals, so we're hoping to build a long-lasting partnership with them. And this year, we are hoping that it's going to be a good year. We've got the election on October 28th, which I'm running for the Federalist Party, and I really hope you vote for me. Don't vote for Miles. He's a fraud, definitely. Anyways, it's a free country. Vote for anyone. Just remember, vote.